Good evening. Welcome on in. Long time no see, chat. Fancy seeing you here. I'm glad, but fancy seeing you here. We are going to be making up for last stream. For the stream that didn't happen. Sorry, 2 streams ago. The stream that didn't happen. The Forza Horizon stream. Forza Friday is now Forza Wednesday, at least for this week. We're going to try and get in on this week's Forza Horizon before we miss out. Get the points and the cars so we can then do next week on Friday without missing a beat. Sure you all had a terrific time without me. I'm not saying that I think... What am I saying? Not saying that I think you would have missed me or whatever, but I just trust you would have found ways to entertain yourself. Hey, there we go, we're loading up. That's always a plus. I'm never entirely certain. Before you ask, yes, I did have a good weekend. It was nice. The church camp was quite good. Excellent. Now the capture has crashed. Delightful. I was worried it might work, for once. Now we couldn't have that, could we? Okay. I'm just gonna have to crash the OBS on the capture computer. Relaunch it. Very poggers to be having to do technical support every week, it seems like, on this bad boy. Always fun. Turn that off for a second. And go over, make sure the settings are right in case something changed. That should be, that's yeah, all fine, looks like. We turn you down to medium quality then. Like, I'm rocking a 3080, there should be no reason why this keeps happening.
Press X for accessibility. Press A.
I'll press A, thank you. Start the game. Okay, maybe it's because the PC was unoptimized, apparently. I haven't gotten around to fixing the remote speedometer. That would normally be in the middle of the screen. So I'm just going to have to sit right here, slightly left of center, till we can, I can find time to do that. My apologies. Okay, MR2. Let's go. Get the sweet wah 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 on. Trial is a scramble. Driving Japanese cars. At C600, that is very low. I should be looking at. Try and use the MR2. I think the Legacy might be a good one to go for. But not much to work with.
Comrade.
Thank you, Anna. But I think we can still make it fit underneath the power limit. We play our cards right. Getting the old legacy. Thank you for the sweet reveal. Ah, we do have some body kit. I was hoping we might. Go for that one. Let's go for that one so it never opens. We'll bolt it down. Okay, bolted down. Headlight. The difference with that one. Oh, there's an antenna there. Yeah, let's have an antenna. Radio reception is always very important. But we're going to want some off-road tires. Okay, that takes 1 point off. Takes more than 1 point off at the back. The sports tuning actually reduces the PI increase by 1 over the street, which is weird, but no, I'll take it. Rally only increases it by a single point PI. Let's space these wheels out real far. Okay, we need some acceleration. That's what we need. Ideally we go for that, but that's not going to happen. Can't do that either. Could do that though. Can we do anything to the turbo? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is far too much PI. I think the fuel system. Maybe the flywheel. Hey. Behold, our C600 car. Subaru's C600. See what paints people have got for it. At least it made it quick. I mean, it's hard to be too slow when you can't really do anything to it. Nothing particularly jumping out. What colours can we paint you, sir? That teal is really working for me, actually. Let's find a nice metallic teal. Bit of a blue bottom. A bit more of a slightly green top. Let's take it a little bit more towards the teal. Lovely. Get our carbon wing mirrors to save so much weight. Black tires to save on cleaning. Our customary calipers. Quite good. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, let's go join the trial. And there's an event lab as well, which is good. We are a little bit slow in the old uptake. Can we fix that with something? We want to go the other way. Top speed is 237. Try that out. What's downhill? What is the acceleration like up now? A standing start. It's better. It's still pretty sedate, but it's better. So, over the weekend, the reason why we're doing a Forza stream tonight was I went on a church camp. Church camp lasted from Friday night till Sunday afternoon. Which is why the Friday stream and the Saturday stream weren't a thing. And as some of you will know, I live in Sydney, and we went up to a place called Lake Macquarie for it. I'm amazed at how close Lake Macquarie is, but how different it is as well. It's only about an hour and a half, give or take, from where I am, but you're immediately in the country. There are so many more stars, which was so nice to see. And I mean, obviously, while it wasn't particularly Lake Macquarie's fault per se, it was still very nice to just get away. Just have a weekend out of the city. It was very nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to try and maintain the speed. At least in terms of not going back down to a standing start. Because we're not the fastest off the line. Once we get going, we're doing pretty well. And we're not riding the walls like the others. Get the bug. That Subaru badge looks like it would be so hard to put on the metalwork. All the individual stars and everything. Not the blue oval bollocks. I looked away for a second. Now I've got to do some real gaming right now. Catch back up after I completely whiffed that. I'm a fan of that. Also not a huge fan of the rear wiper on this car. Seems superfluous. Maybe that's just me. Awesome clean racing, because there was no one around you to roughhouse with. Okay, luckily people like William are pretty rubbish at racing, it turns out. Alright, we're pretty much back to where we were. positionally and locationally. Because this is where we whiffed it. So we can do our best not to do that again. But remarkably, we're catching up to the player peloton, such that as it is. Like, we're absolutely destroying the AI. Which you love to see, obviously. Faulty Slabs is having a bit of a rough time. I am kind of bummed we couldn't afford to fit the exhaust pipe for this car, because it's a little bit boring sounding, a little bit flat. Didn't quite have the meatiness of any of the upgraded ones. Finish in 6th place. It's kind of ridiculous how slow it is below 4,000 RPM. Alright. Nice jump at the end though. Just drinking some somewhat flat raspberry lemonade. Sugar free, of course. Have to at least pretend to try and be healthy. We crushed. I think that was an old player podium. I haven't seen that before. Okay, let's get it in 2. Let's do it in 2. Chat, 2 races. A lot of Toyota Celicas on our team. 3 of them do guys. A lot of Toyotas in general, actually. Faulty Slab rocketing out of the gate. Really just desperate to finish this race, unlike last time. And there we go. In 6th place again. We're in front of all of the AI. Except for Antonia, until now. LCLYKK, which is probably an acronym for something that I'm not sure I want to know, is unfortunately dead last. I wonder if that's because... No, they are actually moving. But it's not because they're... Mum called them to take out the bins or something. They're just having a rough time of it. That's alright, this is a team sport. Now I missed the flag, so I'm going to be even more last. Again. Okay. The goal of tonight is to stop missing the flags. I think that's a pretty achievable and straightforward goal. But it's still something I've been struggling with, as it turns out. I don't know how hard it is to get on the left or the right hand side of a flag. But even then, I just drove straight through it instead of getting a particular side of it. It's particularly ambitious given all the trouble I've been having with it. Salty Slab's fallen back again. Oh, and LCLYKK is fallen back too, unfortunately. Not gonna take him on the inside. That's alright. We won the, as a team, we won the championship, and that's the important part. And we all crossed the line too, that's huge. And according to the avatars, Minecraft Steve was on our team as well. Okay, come on. Let's send the gift to anyone. Enjoy. Play name. Send. Always pretty sweet to get a Forza Edition car in the old present box. Okay, we are well on our way. But what else is there to do? Japanese retro sports car. Okay, that sounds interesting. We got a few. We don't have the MR2 because obviously that's the whole reason why we're here. We're here to unlock it. Let's try the Fair Lady. I don't know if I've actually gotten in the Fair Lady before. Must have gone past. Oh, I haven't. There she is. Get my twin turbo Nissan on. And what we were working towards 700, right? 700. We are going to drive over here. See what it's lacking in. Apart from traction right here, obviously. It's a pretty high-tech roof, being almost entirely glass. I don't think this is a Targa. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, this is one of those cars where almost all of the... What's that, cruise control? Impressive. Over there on the right, just above my right hand in the game. It's got cruise control. Crazy. I can't drive it? That's crazy.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Come on. Back towards the road. Weird kind of exhaust note to it, kind of asthmatic, I guess. A lot of kind of whistling going on in it. Unique, definitely the case for this. Kind of fascinating to me how this car didn't quite work in the same way that the Skyline did, for example. Even though it had a relatively similar engine. Turbocharged V6. Oh, a turbocharged 6-cylinder. This is a V6 if I recall correctly. Whereas the Skyline is a straight 6. Pretty quick, but it is also a little bit slippery, the tail happy. Good to know. So we're going to want some big boy tires on the rear. Let's just speed things up a little bit.
Turn
Bit too
around
sped up.
when it is safe to do so.
Not going for a light 20%, we're just going for a downhill drive 20%. Out.
Recalculating route.
Oh, look, let's just go to the main festival. It's so much closer. I didn't even think about it. It's factory new, guys. Just rolled off the production line. Back in Japan. So while we were on camp, we were sleeping in camp-style accommodation. It was at one of those campgrounds that you go to with the school, where they've got the rooms or whatever, that are kind of like a hostel room, with like 6 beds in 3 bunks. It was not very conducive to sleep, unfortunately. Oh hell yeah, we've got body kits. I'm gonna go with that one. Wow, that's tall. I think none. Let's try that one. Guess let's try that one. And go that. Okay, now we're looking faster, if nothing else. Okay, but we're gonna stick with the stock engine. Gonna get some better tires. We're sport. Really fat rear ones. Push them out. And then we'll lower the car. Get some better brakes. Roll bars up in the club. That's stiffness. Get a better gearbox that launch. See if we can't fix this. Of course, no. There we go. That's the ticket. Get some air filters in there. We are off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready to zoom. I meant to hit. Paints. What paints do you have for me? That is a nice paint. That was really actually quite straightforward. We found the paint. We'll go for a white. Where's my ear? Oh, crap. A matte white. I know wish it was a little bit brighter. That's right. Go for our customary kind of lime. We've already got enough carbon fiber. Let's get a little bit more. Can't repaint that. Darken the windows a little bit. A proper race machine, yeah? Proper street race. That is a very nice green color. Like that satin finish on it as well. Lovely. Oh, it sounds the business now too. Really sounds the business. Okay, let's go do some of the legal stuff.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
It looks so much nicer without that spoiler on the back. I know Camp was good, thank you, Wolf. Camp was good. How was your weekend? I didn't get an enormous amount of sleep on camp, but I knew that going in, so it wasn't too bad. But it was good, thank you.
Horizon Arcade will begin soon. Good luck.
Welding, that is cool.
Recalculating route.
I don't think I've ever actually welded anything. The closest I've gotten is asking my teacher to weld something in a certain way. Back at school we had to make like a hose reel. Put the garden hose on out of metal. And the where's the barn? Yeah, we can make it.
Around when it is safe to do so.
My day's been alright, thanks. Was a little bit slow at work. I was definitely a little bit bored, unfortunately. I don't know if that's...
In 400 meters, turn right.
I don't know why that was. I've been for a while wondering if I have to go have a look at a psychiatrist to see if I've got some ADD or ADHD, whichever one is the correct nomenclature these days.
400 meters.
But I just haven't gotten around to booking it in, which maybe is an indicator of the outcome of the meeting. Anyway,
200 meters. Turn right.
it was alright, but it's definitely better now that it's over.
Turn
At
right.
least for the next 12 hours.
Recalculating route.
Friday, also this game. So we're playing it tonight just because in between last Friday and this Friday the week will change over. So we're doing it today to catch the week that we would have caught
Wow,
last
that's
Friday.
generous. Well, just the spirit of Horizon,
Get
isn't
that
it?
Toyota
Shall we say thank
MR2.
you?
Thank you. Back to the road. Go street racing.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, that was straight up vertical, that was. So what did you weld today, Wolf? Or was it just one of those things where you kind of weld some random stuff to just kind of learn it? Or was it for a specific project?
Turn left. Turn left.
Welding is really cool when you think about it. It's kind of forcing two pieces of metal together through just the power of Zeus. Or heat if you...
400 meters.
Is it welding if
turn
it's
right.
an oxyacetylene torch? Or is that only for like cutting things? I don't know. Clearly I did not do too much in the old workshop back at school. Or since, for that matter. I could have gone down to Aldi just a couple of months ago and picked up an arc welder for $200, and I didn't, so... Who is really to blame but myself? Aldi special buys are some of the best things. I mean, it might sound very kind of, I don't know what the word is, not boomer, but kind of boring. But Wednesday is, I was thinking about this the other day, Wednesday is probably one of my favorite days of the week. And that's primarily because on Wednesday, the Aldi special buys come out for the next week.
400 meters. Turn left.
And it's a little bit of a highlight, I'm not gonna lie.
Turn left.
Just checking out what's available. Because sometimes there could be something really legitimately interesting that I might go, yeah, I'll pick that up. Whether it's like they had wireless headphones, for example, at one point, and I was like, yeah, I'll pick that up. Or it could be something a bit less,
400 meters. Turn right.
like a pillow. Yeah, I'll pick that up. Maybe, I was thinking about it, Wolf, but I was also thinking that might be a bit much in terms of racing all in a row. So I was thinking maybe something more like, I don't know, GTA 4 perhaps, or
Turn right.
maybe even the Mad Max game. Something a bit different, a bit of variety in the diet.
Turn right.
Oh. I didn't know we were going through a tunnel. But it might be, if it's not Saturday, that is, if it's not Hot Wheels on Saturday, it might be on Wednesday. Because it is a game I kind of want to have a look at. I can't recall, to be honest. I'm still a little bit tired from camp. But that sounds like something we could have done. Yeah, I can't either. I can't recall. It'll probably come to me in the middle of the night. As is often the case, you know, you're thinking about something and then you sit bolt upright at 2 AM. Ah, it was Conker's Bad Fur Day or whatever. Why did I go for Conker's Bad Fur Day? Why was that the first call? No, I have not played Sea of Thieves, actually. I've always been interested in it. It looks like a... Visually and kind of technically from that standpoint, it looks really impressive. Like the waves and all that kind of stuff are very, very good to look at. Okay, we've also got the NSX-R if we don't buy with... Oh, excuse me, yawning. That is very rude of me. The NSX-R we've also got, as well as the Savannah RX-7. Oh, and the Celica. Okay, so we've got a few. We've got a few that we can drive around. Let's start with the 300ZX. Oh yeah, what makes you say that, Wolf? Why that one? I mean, aside from the fact it is meant to be played with others. Okay, that man has a license plate of yeet. So we might be racing some real gamers here. That would be a good reason. Did you end up finishing GoldenEye out of curiosity? Or did you kind of stop playing through that? I remember you were playing it probably 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point. Okay, alright. It's a bit like that, is it? I played it ages ago on the... on a computer emulator. Oh, probably over a decade ago at this point. I don't even know if it had mouse support. Yeah, I mean, those games were hard back in the day, because that was how they got... That was their replay value. It wasn't that you had a lot of content, it's just that the content you had was really hard. So you never... You didn't finish it unless you grinded and just got good. That way the game could last for, you know, 60 hours. But like the GoldenEye remake is another thing I want to have a look at some point this year too. I don't think, even when I played it back on the emulator, I don't think I ever actually finished it. And that aside, I'm always a big fan of those kind of, what's the word for it? Preservation kind of projects. Yeah, it can be hard to find people that, to your point, will find people that play the same games as you. I've got a friend who's 11, friend of the channel, 11, who's really big into like competitive battle royales, I guess you'd call it. Oh, they're all stuck, so they can't finish. That's hilarious. I don't know why that happened. Don't know why that happened. Yeah, playing with randoms can be a really kind of mixed bag. Sometimes, like the one time I've met up with someone
200 meters, turn right.
I've met online was because I played a strategy game, and I met this guy in a lobby, and kind of fostered a friendship from there, and just being good teammates. But yeah, there's so many times where the teammates can just be terrible. You absolutely can, Wolf. Is it Hot Wheels? Hi-Fi Rush? Yes. There's another game I want to look at too. The trouble with having Game Pass is there are just so many good games on it. And there's more coming like every month. But yes, that is a game I want to have a look at. Well done, you. Hi-Fi Rush would be my first rhythm game. I don't think I've ever played one before. The only other issue I've heard, just in terms of me streaming it, is that... Is that whilst the DMCA free version still slaps, it doesn't go quite as hard as the copyrighted version.
You have arrived at your destination.
Which is something to kind of factor in terms of streaming it on Twitch. But yes, I do think I want to have a look at it. I want to add that to the old list. Which at this point is going to be like a huge scroll. It wasn't like PUBG or something, was it? Like, the games I want to play... this Hi-Fi Rush that you mentioned, the Hot Wheels game, another game called Beacon Pines, that's on Game Pass, which is apparently only 5 hours long, so I could probably knock that out in a stream. And my mind's gone blank. Quantum Break, I'd like to play that again. I haven't played that in a while, and never on PC. Some of the earlier Remedy stuff, like the first Max Payne. GTA 4, Need for Speed Carbon. There's a lot of games that I want to have a look at this year / in the foreseeable future. So stick around. But man, it feels like it's going to be a never... I mean, that's kind of the game of life, isn't it? Not to get philosophical, but there's always something new if you've got a broad enough interest. Thank you, Sergeant. And I should have a look at Halo Infinite's campaign at some point too. Or just the Halo series in general. And not kid-friendly game launched. Chat, lend me your brain cells, your memories. What is a not kid-friendly game that is launching in approximately 3 days? That's about a few, right? 3 days? That's kind of the standard few. Well, okay. That was English, I can assure you, just not words. U plus 2. Okay, in 5 days, give or take. Oh, yes, Atomic Heart. Yes, that's out on the 21st or so, isn't it? Yes, that could be interesting. A kind of Soviet Bioshock, I've heard it kind of described as. Yes, I remember you were very excited about that new trailer for Redfall. I'll be interested to see if Eleven and her partner would want to have a look at that, because I'd be happy to join them and possibly stream it if they were comfortable. Yeah, it's the gamers of the world are going to be eating pretty good, particularly on Game Pass in the next few months. Okay. Ah, that's right, because I've changed the monitor. The way I started streaming was that one day I'd always kind of, I don't know, not, what's the word? Not quite wanted to, but been interested in the idea, I guess, is a better way to put it. And then one day I was just like, yeah. And I'd be kind of compiling some resources and stuff, so I kind of knew what I wanted to have in terms of like the border, how it kind of reflects what's happening inside of it. The general kind of aesthetic vibe of it, being a monitor inside of a screen that you're watching it on. And I had a general idea of what the avatar, what I wanted the avatar to look like. There we go, got there eventually. And then I decided one day, okay, I'm going to throw it all together. There's an app on itch.io that can do the PNG Tuber thing. I'll make the PNG Tuber with Hero Forge. And yes, I think I started putting it together at 4 PM and I went live later that evening for the first time. I don't know why particularly it was that day, like what had happened to cause me to go, yeah, I'm going to do this. But it was just a kind of weird, perfect storm of like, okay, yeah, this, I've got the motivation, I've got the want, let's go. Yeah, and you said that Hot Wheels took up a lot of space with all the DLC and stuff. No, you don't. The question, of course, Wolf, is what did you need the storage for? Because I imagine you weren't just Marie Kondoing your Xbox's storage for no reason. I imagine you were looking to replace it with something. The old More Games, a classic. Descenders. Is that the weird kind of looter shooter in space with World War II weapons? Or am I thinking of a different game? I'm thinking of a different game. What is Descenders, Wolf? That's right, the mountain bike one. I don't know the name of the game I was thinking of then. How is Descenders the mountain bike game? And just to clarify, those mountain bikes aren't in space, right? We're talking terrestrial mountain bikes. It is a game. I have seen it. I haven't played it. The cover art kind of has two guys in each in a red helmet with those kind of military-style gas masks with the one or two large cylinders on the end. But I cannot for the life of me recall the name of it. It's just like me trying to remember the name of someone I've seen thousands of times before, that I've just now seen at a party across a room or at church across the floor, and I'm like, oh, damn it. They have a ute or whatever, but like I know these random facts about them, but I don't know their name. I've seen Jack Frags upload some gameplay of it a while ago now at this point. I don't know why it's stuck out in my memory that he uploaded something. Okay, we were more than 10 seconds faster than a third of the field. Not bad. And we got a Toyota 86. Not great, but not bad either. It is what it is. Thank you. Now, what was the other one? There was this one here. Nissan Easy. Should have used it for this one. For the Japanese one? Oh well. See if we can't. What other cars we can use for this?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Now I'm assuming I'm the one defusing the bomb. Who is the one therefore telling me how to defuse the bomb? Is it chat? Is it you guys? Yeah, it is something that I've kind of thought could be fun, because obviously, you know, a couple of years ago and even to this day that it's still quite common to see people doing it on YouTube. Now, would that be an intentional, like would it be murder, or would it just be manslaughter, an unintentional killing of me? I guess it depends if it's evil wolf or not.
Turn right.
It's a pretty balling 300 ZX. Yeah, the trouble is there are so many... I mean, that's part of the game, isn't it? There's so many different... like refinements to the different things. Like you've got the button, for example, and how the button behaves is different if the serial number's got a 2 in the 5th location or whatever, and then it's different again if the box has 2 instead of 3 batteries or what have you. There's so many different things, which is obviously by design, so it's not easy to diffuse for the instruction reader to tell you how to diffuse it.
Turn right. Turn right.
But yeah, I hadn't thought about that, but that's another game that I should add to the old list. Ideally, I'd have some sort of special occasion this year, and that'll be a good time to try and break it out. Maybe 11 and I could try and defuse the bomb.
400 meters. Turn left.
I'll have to add it to the old wish list and see if it's comes up for sale on Steam or what have you. That's a long way away. What other cars do we have? Got the legendary GTR LM. We've got that too. Get a Sylvia, that's kind of eh. Try that. Oh yeah, but it's meant to be confusing. That's where the entertainment comes from. Because you didn't realize that you needed to tell them that it had 2 instead of 3 batteries or whatever. If it was straightforward, no one would explode. Damn, that's a painted up 350Z. Come on, champ, dig those wheels in, let's go. It's got what I describe as stately acceleration, unfortunately. But luckily we've probably got some of the better handling in the field, I imagine. So hopefully that means we can hold on to our speed a little bit more than everyone else. We'll obviously be going to a garage after this to try and hint some Nissans. Excuse me. So we can get closer to the old 700 mark than where we are currently, which is about halfway. There are a few games that I wanted to have a look at. You might not be aware, Wolf, but Steam occasionally nowadays does these kind of demo festivals called Next Fest. Thank you, Sergeant. And there are a few kind of games that are on the horizon that had put demos out that look quite interesting that I wanted to have a look at. I don't know if they'd make good stream content necessarily. Because I know the stream is quite regularly more faster paced games in terms of third person adventure action games like Control that we played, or racing games like this, or Wreckfest or Crew. Whereas the games I was adding to the wish list because I was interested in them and wanted to play their demo were more city builders, strategy games, those kind of things. Which I don't necessarily, I don't inherently think they'd be bad, but I'd just be interested to see the reaction. Because I could kind of see it going either way. Okay, Luckily, we're near that beach house. So we can fix it up. I don't know if we'll fix up this one necessarily, but we need some other B700 Nissans on our hands. Geen, welcome on in. How are you this evening? How has Hump Day treated you? Are we excited? I guess everyone. Are we excited that we're now sliding towards the weekend quite promptly? Thank you, thank you. We're working through the excuse me, the old weekly seasonal playlist stuff, and this one required a quick Nissan. And this was the quickest Nissan I had. That was B700 or so. But what about this one? What does this one look like? What can we do to you in terms of upgrades? And by that I mean facial upgrades. I'm doing well, thank you, Ian. I'm doing pretty well. Oh, I'm doing a bit better now that we can upgrade this face, though. Go for that one. I would ideally not have a wing, but seeing as it's a skyline and what that means, I think it needs a wing. I was really hoping we'd be able to get double exhaust pipes, like symmetrical. Do that one. Alright. Now that we're balling, let's make sure we can back up that with some actual performance. Let's get some sport tire compound on these bad boys. Get some sweet rims. Something that doesn't really knock us down too many, like, give us too many PI points in terms of making it better. We want to stay pretty much where we are, ideally. Let's go with those ones. Put them out. Put them out. Gearbox. Does that help the acceleration? Yes, it does. Can we put the race suspension on? Yes, we can. Now that is a mean looking machine. Get some bracing in there. Some anti-roll. Probably get a lighter driveline. There we go. 700. Get a lick of paint on it. Now we don't have more power, but we've got a lighter, grippier car. So hopefully we're faster on balance. Whether we are, well, I guess we'll have to find out. Oh, purple looks quite nice. Let's do that. But can we do it in metallic? If we do it like that, that's a... No. I changed my mind. Let's just do that. Look a little bit garish with these brake calipers, but that is okay. There we go. Let's go finish these other races, unlock the MR2, have a look at the event lab, and go online. Can you back up that conversation a little bit, Wolf? What is Cax Graphics remaster stupid? Unless that was meant to go in a different chat. Hey, let's go into the town.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Properly quick card. I should have a look at a Resident Evil this year as well. Like Resident Evil, I don't know, Village or Resident Evil 7? Was that the one before it? Or one of the remakes. But I've never played a Resident Evil game. And I feel like I should, given their importance in kind of gaming history.
400 meters, turn right.
Sorry. Nope, well, we lost the wing mirrors. I mean, 50 FPS is still not
Turn
bad,
right.
Wolf.
In 200 meters, turn right.
You're asking me to do a lot after all. Ray tracing isn't
Turn right.
an easy thing.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Still, that's not terrible. Okay, I do find it weird that for whatever reason, the accepted, what's the word I'm looking for here? The accepted kind of frame rate multiple for computers and electronic screens is 30. Whereas in film, for example, it's 24. I don't know. I find it weird that we've decided that 30 is the one we're going to go for, and I think it's because that's the American TV refresh rate. Whereas the kind of other parts of the world, I think, are on 24 FPS or were back in the early days of consoles, but I might be wrong on that part. Can't remember which one. It's NTSC and PAL, and one of them was 30 and the other one was 24/48.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Okay, maybe we could have upgraded the brakes a little bit.
Turn right. In 100 meters, you will arrive at your
I
destination.
can't remember if we did, but if we did, then maybe we should have upgraded them a little bit more. Very dark car. Kind of looks like the Holden Effie concept, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. That shade of dark purple. Okay, let's zoom. Ow. A lot of 350Zs on the road. But I'm lucky/glad that I've got all-wheel drive. Given the conditions, he says he drives right into a wall. All-wheel drive be damned. slowly working our way up, but it would be nice if we did it a little bit quicker. Who's the Resident Evil 2 villain again? Is it Mr. Big or whatever? Mr. X? Yeah, okay. Another one I'm gonna have to add to the old list. I need to experience Mr. X. Come on, round we go. A little bit dull, actually, this car. I think I'd frankly like it to be a little bit quicker. Like this week's challenges have been very sedate in that they've all been kind of C600, B700, quite slow PI classes that they've been occurring in. Which is a nice change, but still quite slow. Quite slow. Thank you, Sergeant. Okay, we were faster than half the pack. Not bad. We got some nice flat and a weave. I've got one more race I have to go. Let's go to this one.
In 100 meters, turn
What
left.
music genre surprises you, Wolf?
At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 200 meters, turn sharp
Yeah.
left.
I don't think
Turn
I've ever
sharp
heard of that genre, band, or whatever. Is that just where they will kind of grab a sample or whatever and then just have that running on a loop and then keep adding to it and adding to it and adding to it?
In 400 meters, turn
Because
right.
while it's definitely not something that I would listen to, it is incredibly impressive.
Turn right.
Ah, that one. Yep, yep. So I'll be beatboxing into the whatever it is, and then having that on a loop. Very impressive. Because one, they can beatbox, and two, the ability to kind of see the artwork basically as you're making it.
You have arrived at your destination.
Helicopters. I remember in like, I can't remember when it was. Now that I say I can remember, but I can remember thinking beatboxing was the ant's pants. The coolest stuff that, you know, mankind could do. Because it's just, you know, people making noises with their mouths and whatever, but it sounds cool. Whoop! Back to the flag. Come on, take him on the inside. Pebble machine coming through. The Grimace Mobile, that's what this is, the Grimace Mobile. Grimace from McDonald's coming through. That other fellow had to deliver tofu, I'm delivering chicken nuggets. Someone at the beach needed nuggies. At least I think that's where we're going. I'm just following my GPS. It does feel like quite a slow accelerating car. It's quicker off the line than the LM GTR. I think it was the slow one. Yeah, it wasn't fast. I mean, it was faster than the Subaru Legacy we had earlier, but that's not a huge effort. That was very slow off the line. That one took a little bit of time to get the turbo warmed up. Yeah, I think we are getting to the beach. Someone's beach day got rained out, so they're getting some emotional support nuggets. I don't know, we'll have a look after this. I don't know if I can I don't know if I knew, and I can't remember if I did. No, what they were. Something Japanese, probably. Outside of that, don't know. Alright, got the dub. Got the dub for the championship. Got the car that we already have. unlock the other car as well. More importantly. Don't mind if I do have a MR2. It's a Galant VR4. Mitsubishi Galant VR4. I'm looking forward to that one though, the Sports 800. And yeah, there's nothing particularly interesting otherwise in that area. Let's have a look at the event lab. Yeah, I mean, I'll be trying to get it, that's for sure. So Friday, that means Forza. That's how it is.
In 400 meters, turn sharp left.
We've got a long way to go. Let's upgrade this car first.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Go over to the house over here. Make this car faster so we can travel to 14 k's faster. 14k seems so pedestrian after having played the Crew 2. Yeah, we got some sweet upgrades. Go for that one. That one. And that one. And for the spoiler, not that one. Maybe that one. No, I think this is one of the few cars that does need a spoiler. Just leave it with a standard one. What engine can we put in here? Put a few in, actually. A racing V8. Racing V6. 4 turbo. Let's leave it stock now. Get some tires, some better ones. Semi-slicks. With enormous rear tires. Get some sweet rims on here. Keep looking through the Enki catalog, seeing if something jumps out. I think that one kind of did. That one works. Goes 17, that's reasonable. And still pretty big. At least my car this size. Race transmission. Race brakes. Race suspension. Race roll bar. Let's go for the other one. Go for the weight reduction. Race turbo. 104 additional kilowatts. For a total of 284. 76 additional kilowatts. Isn't that turbo blow off? Okay, we'll go for the big boy ones. Let's displace the hell out of this thing. Bit of piston. Bit of valves. spark plugs, fuel injectors, filters. Did the pistons already. Intercooler. Oil cooler. Flywheel. It was still not top of S1, we're halfway through. And if we wanted to take this online, we'd want to be at the top. So, what do we do? To me, that kind of indicates we need to change the engine. Maybe that one? I mean, that one's closest to what we have currently. Max out the servo side. Oh! I got farted on chat. You did actually a bit, Wolf. Really did. Got me good. Still not quite there. You do that, but it doesn't look great. Tesla's got that much of a weight reduction for the driveline. Yeah, camp. I got soft on camp apparently. Got soft. What about the racing V6? We can twin turbo that. Give it some really big boy turbos. Even still, we are struggling to get to the top of S1. What about the racing V8 then? A 3-litre racing V8. Off to a great start at 860 already. But again, we just don't have the PI. We don't have the stuff to spend the PI budget on. That's the problem. Weirdly. Yeah, back to that one. Put a turbo on it. Do that. And we'll do that. Top of A class. That'll just have to do. We're faster, lighter, and we can turn harder. Thank you, Sergeant. That'll do. What colors can we paint this car? What do they sell it in? Ooh, a yellow, green, a blue, black, silver, and a white. Blue does look quite nice. What about an orange? A little bit more to the red. A little bit more towards the yellow. Something kind of like that. Because we've got that black stripe down the side, well, black wheel. I think we're done here. Let's go check out the event lab. Once it's done saving. This car should be a little bit zippier now. Traction control having a bit of trouble. It is Roman. Actually, now to think about it, one thing we could have done is made it all-wheel drive. That would have maybe put us across the edge close towards S1.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
V-spec. Okay. I'll have to look at what that one is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Is it a Skyline? Yeah, the Zenvo is a cool car. Always nice when you break the speeder. Is he going too fast? So crazy to me that Toyota made a rear-engine sports car. Like that seems like such an enormous amount of engineering effort for something so niche.
You have arrived at your destination.
I'm gonna go the other way.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Might not be strictly legal, but we're clearly not
Calculating route.
driving in a strictly legal manner. I mean, the Skylines are machines, they're absolute beasts. So it sounds like it's a pretty good choice.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Like dumb good or dumb dumb?
400 meters, turn sharp left. Turn sharp
Take a little
left.
bit more of a direct approach here through this orchard. More powerful than your Yeska.
You have arrived at your destination.
Hey, we just nicked it. We just got inside the zone to capture the point. That's impressive. Okay. What do we need? Let's take out the silica. Okay, that's wild. It's amazing what tuning can do. It really is. And it kind of shows how much of a brute force instrument the PI point system is. Oh wait, I think that we had something like this previously in the event lab. Wow, this is amazingly smooth for what it is. Also incredibly good looking. Ow. Just go from second to fourth. Right, I thought I'd re-roll drives. Probably doesn't do great things for the handling, particularly things that I have to float on the back. So third speed is a bit weird, but also pretty good. If we can't just roll around. Love it. It's a very short map, but it is also very kind of impressive. Are you sure? Only because I'm pretty sure I remember driving in manual. It has been a while. Because I remember whenever I'd go up those boost things, I'd have to frantically smash B to gear up as much as possible so as not to waste it. Waste the boost and just kind of over-revving my engine. No, don't fart reverb yourself off. It's not worth it. There's so much for you to live for outside of being fart reverb. Like this wheel spin, for example, where I got 40,000 credits. Or this super wheel spin, for example, where I got a Porsche 917 LH. The new Golf GTI 83. Oh, white high tops. I don't mind if I do. The map. Where is the nearest accommodation? Oh, actually, what's this night battle for? In a Lamborghini Murcielago LP670-4 SV. Yeah, sure. I could do with a Lamborghini Murcielago LP670-4 SV. Really rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? I find that weird kind of compartment on the top of the console with sunglasses hole or whatever. Kind of a funny spot. It's almost like they were gonna put a monitor there, some sort of GPS thing, and then they were just like, eh. I don't think we can put it on this car.
Turn sharp left.
Let's give him a sunglasses holder. That's
In
the one I want.
200 meters, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
Okay, the right was not quite sharp enough.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Are you going to download Forza Horizon 4 and 5? Oh, sorry, I thought you meant in Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels. No, in the Hot Wheels game, I don't know, I haven't played it, sorry. Sorry to confuse you. Let's break out the Ascari, I reckon. We haven't rocked that bad boy in a while. Yeah, number 4. Fantastic game. Love the world. Love the seasons. Let's go. Oh, they mistimed the music by like 5 seconds. Okay, unsurprisingly, an all-wheel drive car kind of got off the line a bit quicker than I did. Yes, I did honk at a traffic car in an attempt to get them to stop. Kind of worked. I got around the corner at least. Okay. Don't know if I've made a poor decision driving the Ascari or I'm just a poor driver. Both are plausible. Pretty close though. Thank you, Sergeant. All things considered. Yeah, a lot of focus on this one, chat, so I'm going to be a little bit quiet, unfortunately. Definitely having to work for this one. Not getting it on a silver platter. Okay, now we're starting to reel him in ever so slightly. He pulls away. We're just going to have to hope that in this fourth quarter that their heavier weight will just throw them off a little bit. Or we could end up on the highway, which is not ideal. With a quick switch over as well. Not fun. I don't know why he slowed down so much, but I'm happy to take the W just. Okay, I think that means we've got a Lamborghini Murcielago LP670-4 SV
Sending
to our
this
name
one
now.
out from the main stage to my main superstar. Careful with your new Lamborghini. We did it, kid! Whoa!
Got an accolade, got the reward. The Ford Mustang out there somewhere. Yeah, that's the last one. That's the one we haven't done. We were going to a house. Go to the Horizon Festival. To try on the new kicks. Yeah, I might do it one Friday. Play Horizon 4 instead of Horizon 5. No, I'd want to see what, I'd want to kind of check what season I was going to jump into first. I think I'd want it to be autumn.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
I think all of them are pretty nice. And real different from what we have here. So it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, the menu system isn't too different to what it is now. Customize character. Do we want those white tops? Go yellow high tops? Go yellow high tops. Isn't it? I mean, it's been a while since I've seen it, but isn't it kind of similar to what we got here? Got pajama bottoms? Nah, we need the pockets. Nah, stick with the pockets. Go for a dress. I just remember when I picked up Horizon 5, it looked very similar to Horizon 4. I don't even know where to start. I don't know. Is it the... It's not the Yesco, is it? Go donut media for a little bit. Yellow and yellow. Oh, like the McLaren Senna? Oh, 599. I was going to say a Ferrari Evo of some sort. Yeah, I forgot that car was absolutely busted. Okay. We want to take some Japanese car online, I reckon. Sort by country. Japan. Let's find something with a bit of headroom so we can upgrade it. We didn't take out the GT86. That we unlocked 2 weeks ago now. What can we do to you, sir? Or did we? I feel like we did. I feel like we've done that. Wait, hold on. Let's check. Because it's a fast car? Yeah, we did. This was the Uwu Society Spider-Man I Can't Drive mobile. Good times. We got a new BRZ. So I'm going to upgrade this BRZ. B Buster. No, I haven't actually. I take it it's a lot of money. A wide body kit. I don't mind if I do. I can turbocharge it. It's singular. Thank you, Stay Healthy Bot. You get a Porsche flat 6 up front. That would be more in keeping with the... I think we go to the V8. Let's LS swap it. We'll need 305s at the back for sure. sweet rims. Go for old reliable. How dare you know me just because you've got an F1, a McLaren F1 GT, thinks you can come in to my stream and gnome me? The main character of said stream? How dare. Okay, we're going fast, so we need to be able to stop. The McLaren or this one? Because this one is obviously perfect. What if we do that and get rid of the turbos? Or do we just try and go top of S1 class? McLaren. I'm about to McLaren all over the place. That was my favorite part of the Morbius movie, where he said it's McLearning time and then he McLearned all over the place. I found that my autocorrect has been playing up recently as well. I don't know why. I don't think I've changed any settings. Okay, top of S1, here we come. Oh, then before I continue, we're 100% going to need a spoiler on this thing. We go for a big rear wing, but that's a bit obnoxious for my taste. So I'll go for the Forza Aero Special. I'm on top of S1 class. Why is it so hard to get to the top of S1? We haven't done any weight reduction, so we can do that as well. Or any roll. No, we did do the roll bars. We didn't do any reinforcing though. Okay, there we go. Better. We did all of that. Okay, so we could... There we go. Top of S1 precisely. 275s up the front, 305s at the rear. That's going to be pretty quick in terms of stopping and turning. Yeah, we've got slightly more power. Only like 6 times more. This is a quick boy. I think we go red. I think red's a kind of Toyota color. But I can't really go blue. That's the Subaru BRZs. I go red slash kind of pinkish. Carbon mirrors to show that we're really ballin'. And go black. gonna go wide. Maybe wide. Custom brake color as it's tradition. Or carbon fiber the end of that. Delightful. It does go pretty hard, this car. Let's see if it's actually drivable. We're putting a lot of power through the rear wheels. Have a look at the gears. Stretch metal. There we go. French. A little bit quicker. What is the car collection say for forward? Okay. Unlock. He's quick. He's very quick. Yeah, I noticed that too. What could we do for that? The alignment. I installed race spring damper upgrades. I'm almost there. Stand down. Quick, to the Baja outpost. If I haven't, then we will install race spring.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
You have arrived at your destination.
I installed sport, not race. You dummy. Somehow it doesn't affect the PI at all. Fine by me. Okay, now let's see what she does. Now we've got the race suspension. Feels a little bit more responsive now. know many people say that the GT86 and the BRZ aren't particularly great cars because they're not the most, at least the original ones, weren't the most powerful cars, thought they were. But they've definitely captured the hearts and minds of modern day tuners. Because they don't really have many options. Increase the caster a little bit. Yeah, the turns seem much better now that we've got the race suspension on. I didn't have previously. So that one is entirely on me. Alright, let's try and take it on the line and see what we can do. Look, let's roll the dice on open racing and see if it gives us anything. I don't know what the online population is going to be like at 10 PM on Wednesday. Well, I'll just be more specific. I'm looking for road S1. Okay, well, we found someone. Let's see what it's like. Our LS Box GT86 with a Rocket Bunny wide kit. The greatest turner. It's alright. Also, there's nothing I can do about it now. We've joined the lobby, which, as many of you will know, no more changes. For whatever reason. You just get to drive around while you wait. Nice sounding car, at least. Not quite as high pitched as some of the other ones we've encountered tonight. I cannot back up its frankly baller looks and sound with some frankly baller performance. Let's find out. lot of loading. The other players must be so far away for us to take this long to fast travel there. The yellow looks good. The donut shirt with the slightly or kind of olive yellow high tops. Setting up event, that sounds good. We've got progress in the loading screen. Fading to black, that can only mean one thing. Race time. Okay, we're probably not going to beat the Lamborghini. I'm going to put it out there. Okay, we might not win. In a 911 GT2, an AMG GTR, Aventador 650S, and an F1, I think we're the underdogs here. Being in a rather plebeian Toyota 86. I expected all these fools to just rocket ahead. Rocket bunny ahead, perhaps. Pause for applause. Between our sweet brakes and our enormous tires, we can stop pretty quickly. Did not expect to be coming first. Did not expect to get that flag as well. I really kind of drifted through that one. Around the corner, there we go. Put on the gas. I am very impressed with this car now. So I think the Lamborghini might be trying to ram me, given the way that he ghosted through me. Come on, we can get him. I'm as surprised as you are that I'm saying that. There we go. In a stunning turn of events, Zhao came second at Toyota 86 versus Super and Hypercars. And I had the second fastest lap time, which checks out for coming second. but still, not bad. So the McLaren F1 is properly quick. That was a whole, like, 8 seconds fast, I think. And the McLaren's won both races so far. The sprint, I think, if I remember correctly from the schedule, the agenda. Just thinking about that car, how was everyone's Valentine's Day yesterday? If you had someone to Valentine with, I hope that went well. If you didn't, I hope you were not too disappointed. I did not. I Valentined on my own, as is tradition at this point. Well, on my own, but at Bible study with 10 other people. But not entirely on my own. Yeah, there you go, the all-wheel drive cars. What are you, sir? Are you a Mosler? Lamborghini had a rough time there somehow. We're doing awfully well given the car we're driving. Still shocked that we're kind of gaining on people. I fully expected just to be right at the back. G1FX is having a rough time, he's in third place. He's finishing first every other. I am trying to like this car quite a bit. It's quick, relatively light, and it can take the corner pretty well, and stop very well. Particularly for the speeds of travel there. Fourth, middle of the pack. I'm not disappointed with that. Given who we were up against. Oh, we lost both GT2 RS. What a shame. Not bad. Well done to that Viper GT there. Coming second. Oh, that Mosler rocketed up first place. Well done, you. I think we just made back the money we spent on it with that 125. try out the Zenvo, but that's for off-road. I've got to set up off-road. Let's keep driving the 86 for a bit. Yeah, I had a feeling you had. You kind of just stopped almost mid-sentence. That's alright, it is almost 9:30. Quite properly bedtime for all ages at that point, I think. I'm going to be only streaming for maybe 20 more minutes, I think. 11:45, I think is when I'll call it. I need to have a shower and go to bed. But this car is working quite well, actually. I came second in a race. I don't think I'll be able to repeat the brilliance. It looks like we've got a fairly competent crew against us, and that Viper 13 is very good. Doing well in terms of placement, coming last. Thank you, Sergeant. Alright, get some good sleep, Wolf. I hope you enjoyed that Gym Tam, and I will see you on Friday for next week's unlocks. Let's try and get that Galant. Mitsubishi Galant. Be off. Anyway, sleep well, and I'll see you then. With a high speed collision. A collision, yes. High speed? Maybe not. Higher than no speed, certainly. Partly because Fang Zhang is not really the greatest. There's a lot of sliding all over the place, so it might be network issues more than anything. Place, nice, middle of the pack. Lovely. That GTR does have a nice color scheme with the pink kind of bordering the bonnet there. Very nice. McLaren must have hit staircase because that took a long time to cross the line. Yeah, it was that Viper again. That's a weapon, that Viper. An absolute weapon. Using the rally time at Viper? They're not slicks, or even full slicks. Weird. But, you know, get that bread. Average car. First gear is not the greatest gear for it. Knock me off that. Yeah, they're trying to knock me off. Okay, having a rough time with it here. We might have to settle for last. Because NWH Tech Couple 7 decided he did not like us. Or they did not like us. Let us not presume. I can't tell if Bang Bang is a bad driver or if he's got bad connection, or a combination of both. Well, we're not lost, despite making our peace with that fact. And you know, we might even cross the finish line. Nice. Good looking car. A quick looking car. Red for Valentine's Day, obviously, that's the reason it's red. Not because Toyota kind of is partially associated with red. Like that would, like Subaru's color is blue, obviously. Toyota's color is kind of red. I feel like their rally cars are more red than they are yellow or green. Holden used to be red, obviously. Ford is blue. BMW. The trouble with the Germans is that they're all kind of silver. That was the German racing color, silver, if I remember correctly. I feel like Citroen's red. Renault's probably yellow. That's what the Megans are often in. Mitsubishi is probably red because the Evo is red to complete with the WRX blue. The Jag is probably British Racing green, right? The Viper's red. The Honda. Now, I don't know what I'd color a Honda. Like, what is the stereotypical Honda color? Maybe blue? Maybe it's white, like the NSX is most often photographed or shown in white. Maybe it's white. Okay, Moonrabbit has a very good car for cornering, it looks like. Bang Zang's still having a rough time of it. So is McCann Wolf. What is Nissan's colour? Silver? The GTR, or the Skyline I should say, is probably blue though. That's like the most famous colour I think for that. The R34? Whereas I think the R35's most famous colour is the gunmetal. That kind of darker metallic silver. I'd say new McLaren color is probably orange. I think that's like what the first 720 or whatever the first one was. That was that color. It was orange, I think. But you got the center in a kind of duck egg blue. There's not. There are definitely companies that have a color. Like Ferrari is red. I think Lamborghini is still pretty yellow. But Porsche, for example, used to be, in my mind at least, yellow. Yellow was Porsche. Because that was kind of their hero color back in the early 2000s, late 90s. But now I'm not so sure. Because the 911, the newer ones have often been advertised in like teal stuff. And they look really good in that too. Rude. Double rude. Rudeness. Such rudeness. Oh, you must have just missed out. NWH. Just missed out. Hello. We came middle of the pack pretty well. That's not bad. The Lancer podium. Well done. I think I might call it there, actually. Let us raid someone. And, go our separate ways until Friday. Let's raid Moopy. They're currently playing City Skylines, which is a game that I would love to play at some point again. as I've been saying throughout, we'll be having a look at Forza Horizon 5 again on Friday. We're looking at the next week, going after the Gallant. And yeah, hope to see you then for that. Until then, I didn't unraid. Let's try starting the raid again, shall we? Hey, Jaeger, you arrived at the worst possible time, I'm sorry. We're just about to raid out, sorry. That's alright. I will be live on Friday, though, for more Forza Horizon 5, so tune in for that. In about 48 hours' time, give or take, which makes it sound so much closer than it actually is. Any event, Jaeger, welcome on in. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Let's go say hi to Moopy. I'll see you on Friday.